kickoff game, Crystal Palace versus Chelsea, 0-0 is the end result, and I am actually disappointed. Is this how we are starting off our season, with a 0-0 game? I mean, I was expecting at least a 3-0 win. That was my prediction. But you know what? Trust Chelsea to ruin your first game of the season by giving you nothing but a draw. But not only a draw, almost a 1-0 win against us. So we did not escape this one scotch-free. But I'll take the 1 point, because at the end of the day, we did not lose this game. But I have a couple of notes on terms of this game. From the starting 11 to the first half, to the second half, to the how the game ended. I mean, we almost did not get through this game, but we got through it. I mean, I was very active on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, please make sure you do. There's a lot that had to be said. From the starting 11, of course, we had to make changes, because in terms of our back line, in terms of our back four, we have injuries, so we had to make replacements. Now, I thought we'd go for a more experienced player, Badiashile, but Enzo Maresca decided to go with Acheampong, a younger player, and I was quite surprised. But Acheampong did step up, because he's a 19-year-old, but for his debut, he did quite okay. So in terms of starting 11, let me go through it. Tell me what you guys thought about it. Here is who Maresca went with, and he's who I thought he should have gone with. So goalkeeping position, we had Sanchez in goal. In terms of the back four, we had Acheampong, Trevor Chalobah, Marco Kurela, and Reece James. Then in terms of the midfield, we had Enzo Fernandez and Mose Caicedo. For the forwards, was for choice, but the forwards were nowhere in this game. Yes, in terms of the forwards, we had Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, we had Jamie Gittins, we had João Pedro. Now, in terms of the back four, as I said, I put Badiashile for Acheampong, but the rest of the players were on point. Now, for the forwards, I put Delap to start in place of Gittins, and I felt like Delap would have been more physical, but that was not the case. So in terms of this game, first half, a very impressive first half from Crystal Palace. In fact, they deserved to win the first half. If it was determined by the first half, Crystal Palace would have won this game, and unfortunately that was not the case. Now, 16 minutes in the game, Eze gets a free kick and he shoots it against Chelsea. He scores it very perfectly, but we have VAR ruling it out, and of course we have all the other teams saying that Chelsea have bribed the VAR. That's not the case, because as much as we have bribed the VAR, why are we not winning the games, guys? But it was ruled out as a no-goal. So, but in terms of the second half, you'd think that would make substitutions, right? But no, Enzo Maresca very comfortably went on with the game, and the first substitution was made later, where Esteban was coming in, and Esteban did try, don't get me wrong. The new signings are trying, and if this is the first game, and perhaps they were a bit nervous, because in the game against PSG, they were new signings, but they did well. But in terms of this game, this was not the case. I mean, what is wrong with us, Chelsea? This was supposed to be a very good Man United and Arsenal